This album cover kind of reminds me of the Dark Sun universe from AD&D, and if you even have the slightest clue what that means, you are a dork. And obviously I am too. What's up everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is an indie review for Shoelace's album, Trifid and Lagoon 2, I Got Mad Son. Now Shoelace is an artist from out of Louisiana who has worked with many artists and dabbled in many different genres, so to find out more about him and check out his music, links, contact information, etc., just take a look at the box underneath this video. Now one of the first things that I really like about this project is the many styles that Shoelace comes with, because he's very versatile, and he also does a lot of chanting and shouting and screaming throughout this album, so I like that he brought a very high level of energy. And as for his lyricism, it does get a little bit silly and abstract at times, so I think different people will be able to take different things from some of these songs, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I guess it just depends on what style of lyricism it is you prefer. But on the flip side, Shoelace also has some very smooth tracks, and he does some singing on here as well. The song Trader Joe's sounds like some futuristic R&B shit. Yachts in Space has a little bit of a neo-soul vibe to it. And Real Meaning has Shoelace singing over this very bass-heavy production and guitar. And that was one of my favorite tracks because it definitely sounds nice when you turn it up in the car. I think he sounds great when he's making these style of tracks. But he does have a lot of other styles as well, and he comes through with some wild and different shit on here. Like the song Strongest Naga in the Universe, where we get this very distorted and jumbly sound. I actually wasn't a very big fan of this one, and it's one of my least favorite tracks on here, but if you like experimental hip-hop, think stuff along the lines of Yeezus and some of the stuff that Tyler the Creator was doing on Cherry Bomb, you might appreciate this one more than me. So I'm not saying that it's trash or anything like that, it's just not really my style. But one song on here that I did like is Crossover, and this is one of those songs that really shows you what I was talking about earlier with all the chanting, yelling, and high energy. Now what he did here was take that Nutcracker song and turn it into a banger, and I like that line when he said that Chris Angel was asking him how he does his tricks, because I've seen Chris Angel walk up a damn building, so that is some serious shit that he's dealing with here. I just really think that the sample flip of the Nutcracker was very interesting, and if you like that New Orleans bounce sound, you might like the song Nunchuck, where we get some more chanting and yelling, as Shoelace is telling the girls to whip it, spin it, and all kinds of shit like that. It's got that New Orleans bounce sound, like I said. But one of the more interesting tracks on here, in my opinion, is the song Z, where Shoelace really tells the story of his dog getting hit by a car. I thought he did a great job of painting the picture vividly, so if you've lost a dog in a car accident, this is me giving you a trigger warning, because this song might make one of those single tears fall down your cheek and then off of your chin like a big baby. No offense, I mean if you lost your dog, I guess that might hurt your feelings a little bit, so maybe I was just being a bit harsh. I apologize. But anyway, this album altogether has a lot of fun and funny stuff going on throughout it, like on the intro for just one example, where Shoelace gets pulled over for dating white girls, among other things. And then there's the breakfast-themed song Biscuits, where he's just chanting and shouting hilariously about biscuits. I mean, these aren't really songs that I would turn up and crank and really be driving around like, yeah, biscuits, but the shit is funny and I liked listening to it, so I see the value of it, and it was cool. And I feel the same way about the song Hookay, where he starts off chanting and yelling in a bunch of hilarious voices, Hookay, 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 and it's just, I don't know, it was some funny shit. Once you hear it, you're probably gonna start laughing. And I also gotta give him some love for that Dawson reference, man. That was fire. Or dare I say, it was yoga fire. No, I shouldn't dare to say that. I apologize for the forced jokes. Overall though, I think this album is pretty dope, and I give it a 3 out of 5 because he really shows a lot of creativity here and he is experimenting all over the damn place. But I also think that this album would be better if it was a little bit more accessible. And I'm not suggesting that Shoelace get out of the lane he's in, because clearly he's going for his own thing and I really respect that, but there is a lot of sounds and styles clashing here, so as a whole project I'm just not sure how most people are going to take this one, but definitely check it out because I think you will like a couple of songs on here. But that's just what I thought about it. Make sure you do that good YouTube and social media stuff, man. Where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and you especially subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time.